Most people operate exactly about how they feel about themselves. So listen, before we bring dreams to tuition, make sure you take an inventory of yourself, of your past, of your failures. If you've been neglected, talked about, considered the black sheep of the family, considered to be, not talented enough, always talked down, you'll never be nothing. Come people saying this about you, saying this, trying to be negative. If they were always telling you what you don't have, where your gift doesn't lie, well, listen, being molested, being neglected, some hurts, some things in our past. Before you bring dreams to pass, you have to go deal with your past. Because if you don't effectively deal with your past will come back and deal with you. So let's get a fresh start. Some things you need to go back and revisit to deal with it. And remember this, when something's done with you, be done with it. Now, let's get going with our dreams. First of all, I said the self-portrait of yourself, how you see yourself. It determines your self-confidence. There are so many people in the Bible that characterize character and their self-confidence. You remember the Apostle Paul said, I can do all things. I can do. He had an I can do spirit he brought. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You remember Caleb when he came out spying out the land? He says, I'm as strong now as I was then, both to go in and to come out. Confidence. He said, look, no, I've heard the word. I was there at Kadesh Barnea when we spied out the land. I want my mountain. Give me my mountain. You ought to be saying, give me my dream. Give me my clothing store. Give me my business. Give me my book I want to write. Give me that high level salary. You got to come with some self-confidence. I can do all things through Christ. No weapon formed against me will prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment, God will condemn it. You got to stop thinking about what people say, what they think. It doesn't matter. You got to get out that comfort zone, and you got to be able to take risk and step out. Do you realize you can't operate in fear and get what you want? You can't listen to people and noisy negatives. You got to rehearse in your spirit through your self-portrait that you can get it done. Listen at this. When you look at your life, you got to stop talking down about yourself. Look up. Hey, how you see yourself is how your words will come out. You got to start saying, my future's so bright, I need sunglasses to look because my future's bright. I'm excited. You can't be talking like a victim all the time. You'll draw buzzards. You got to speak with authority. Speak like you got some excited expectations for your life. Yeah, human beings have choice. You have a choice. Success is not something that's just going to happen. It's a choice. You have to make a decision to succeed. You have to make a decision to read the books, to get the information, to hear the audios, to go to the seminar, to hear the sermon. You have to make a choice to go back to school, take the class, enter in, see what it's like, go to night school, go to adult learning. You have to make a sacrifice. You want to be successful? It's a sacrifice. Once there was a young man, he said, I want to be successful. He came to this guru. He said, I want to be successful in athletics. I want to be a good ball player. He said, I'll tell you what you do. Meet me down at the beach tomorrow. He came down to the beach. He said, now go, come on, run a 40-yard dash. He clocked him. He said, now run a 100-yard dash. He ran 3 more 100-yard dashes. He ran 3 more 40s. He said, give me some push-ups with the 80-pound dumbbells. He was walking in the sand doing push-ups. He got him to back pedal. He got him to run. He took him in the gym. He did bench presses. He did curls. He did squats. And he came to a point, he said, you know what? Now push yourself. Jump some rope. Jump some rope. He got him on a cardio machine. He lifted some more weights. He took him outside and said, get in the water. Took him to 4 foot, to 5 foot, and took him down and held his head in the water. He held his head down. He was kicking, trying to get up. He held his head down. He was bubbling for air. He held his head down. He said, He came up and said, what was you trying to do? He says, what did you want most when I had your head down? He said, I wanted to breathe. He said, I want you to want success as bad as you wanted air. Get yourself a desire and a passion to look forward. And I want you to desire to be successful as bad as he wanted to breathe.
Radio.